Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, where you join us having been ambushed by Morphage. But don't worry, I know for a fact that he's packing clan rats, and I'm packing storm vermin and night runners, and also a load of globadiers and bombardiers backed up by a ton of artillery. So, you know what, let's start off today with a nice shooting gallery. The only downside is, yeah, he might theoretically surround us. I think he had one Doom Wheel and one Plague Claw, or was it one Warp Cannon? I can't remember which one it was. He had one bit of artillery and one Doom Wheel. So we just need to basically take that out. And after that, in a straight infantry slugging match, we should annihilate him. And speaking of which, now we just cut over to Ulsus himself, just walking around. And until they decide to reveal themselves, unfortunately, I've got no control here. There's Ulsus at the front. And, oh, I think we know something's wrong at this point. Good, good, good. Now, where's he decided to be? Okay, we've spotted something over there. So, actually, this... Okay, this way, if he's just on that side, he's got the high ground. It's not the worst thing in the world. Fine. In which case, time for you guys to all fall back. If he's willing to actually be on this side and come forward, we should just basically fall back as quickly as possible over here. Now, we've got some artillery ready to come in, so we need to basically draw in over here. We'll use this wall to our advantage. We've got all of these things. You guys are over there. So you guys just basically get into the safest position you can on this side as quickly as possible, please. Thank you. And, okay. Beyond that, all of these guys obviously just basically need to draw around here. Good defensive position. That should be fine. Yep, that's okay. Is that everyone? I think that's... Oh, with the exception of the Death Runners, who can basically just be... We can have one at the back over here, just basically just to guard the flank of these things, and the other two can just move into this position. Now, there might be more at the rear. There might be more at the rear, and it's going to take us time to actually get ourselves drawn up. You get over here, by the way, and you just get into the middle. Okay, that'll do. It looks to me like they're all coming out of the forest, which means they've kind of just given up their advantage there. Now, they are pelting us with some bastard guys, but that's fine. We can take it. We can take it for the time being. Momentarily, we'll have... Where is it? There it is. I see it. Right. They're just basically running forwards. In which case, time to basically use Menace Below to take out their artillery. That should be fine. And something immediately starts coming back. But it's going to take them some time to get back. Oh, it's Night Runner Slings. Garbage. Well, actually not garbage, but it's going to be so slow by the time they actually manage to do much. They'll be screwed. So we've managed to basically sort that out. They've charged right up here. The Doom Wheel has just decided it wants right in there. Okay, fair of flipping enough if that's what you want to do. We've also got, if we want to, we've got Plague ready to go, which might be fun. Okay, they're just running up right now, and we're still trying to get these guys into position. These guys need to be off skirmish mode, because I need them to not run away further back. Ouch! Clan rats trying to get on top of me there. Death Runners, go and intercept and protect the flipping Plague Claw catapults, please. Quick as you like. Get over there. Stop those guys. I need the catapults into position. Thank you very much indeed. I do not need the catapults taking damage. Those guys have basically given up immediately. Their fire should basically stop coming in at this point. Oh dear, what are we going to do about the Doom Wheel, though? The Doom Wheel should be fine. We've got Death Runners coming in over here. We've got what looks like to me like a big crowd of units right over here. I'm going to put the... Which way are you going? Hang on. About here. I'm going to put a big Plague right flipping there. Just a basic one. And as for Ulsus, he can go and try and assassinate the Doom Wheel. My catapults need to basically just keep moving as quick as you like. Over to here. All of you, please. Thank you. All of you just be right over there facing into this direction. And the Death Runners can provide cover. They will be absolutely fine. There's more flipping clan rats over here. Just keep dealing with that. In comes the plague. Oh, that was a well-placed Plague. That was a lovely placed Plague right there. Those guys taking a lot of damage very quickly. In comes all of this stuff. This is... Oh, the Poison Wing Globadiers have been pulled into a fight I don't want them to be involved in because they're being pulled into the bloody Doom Wheel. You guys, I want you to get away over there, please. Get away over there. Morphage the Warlord just charged in over on this direction. Ulsus needs to go and try and deal with him. He's large right now, so Storm Vermin just needs to get over there. And you need to charge forward to cover the Storm Vermin while he's basically just coming over here. You, my good man, momentarily we're going to have another one coming in. Yeah. What have we got here? This is just loads of clan rats at the front door. Screw it. We've got ourselves... You are... Why are you at 28 seconds? I thought that was... Oh, possibly it just failed. Ah, that'd be why. Right. I'll tell you what. You can get a Pestilent Breath in. Right, flipping... There. That will be good. Get that in there. Screw it. Ulcers, as soon as you've taken care of the flipping Doom Wheel, which I think has been almost eliminated, then you can get over here. Actually, you know what? You'll keep them busy for the time being. You just... Focus over here. Get that flipping Doom Wheel out of the way. You, focus your stuff over here, please. Clan Rats need to basically be got back round the back here. These guys are already at the point of falling apart. Let's just get them surrounded. Don't let them get involved. You are shattering my lines, you bastard. That's the advantage he's got. They are doing some beautiful work to my lines. You guys, I want you to just stop and start throwing. Start throwing in. Seriously. Just... What are you doing? You're not flipping on skirmish mode. Just get over there and get over there. Just start flipping doing some stuff. 5 seconds. Okay. We could have a Wither, but Wither's not very useful. Blessed with Filth doesn't feel like that's doing that much good over here. Over here, we've got ourselves Gutter Runner Poison. I can do without. You guys... Get over here and just chase off those guys. These guys are doing a good enough job around about here. Death Runners... Just get forward and just start annihilating this stuff. But seriously, I want you guys to start pelting as soon as flipping possible. I assume that's the Doom Wheel's been chased off. Right, number 1 over here, you need to turn your attention to... Screw it, it's still dangerous. Get that over there. And then we got 1 unit over here as well that's managed to... Just some clan rats have gotten on top of here. Just take them out, please. Just assassinate anything that gets around the back. I want you to get round over here, in fact, because we might need some cover for... Yeah, those Plague Monks. Death Runners versus Plague Monks will be fine. You back off out of there. And screw it, I'm just putting down a great big double strength Plague. So screw you. You're all going to be absolutely flipping boned momentarily. Oh yeah, that'll flipping do the job, I think. Double strength Plague backed up with flipping Death Wind. Also, there's artillery behind you. Also, you're screwed in general. So that's all absolutely fine to my mind. Oh, bloody hell, the catapults are actually attacking the gutter runners over there. Oh, that's just lovely. That's just flipping lovely. Right, you guys have seen off those guys. You guys have seen off these guys. These guys should now basically be collapsing momentarily. There's totally a Warp Lightning Cannon somewhere. You guys just getting over here and help out if at all possible. Just blessed with Filth over here, why not? Just basically get yourself some extra poison. These guys have been badly damaged by... What's so badly damaged you guys? How have you guys taken so much damage? Oh, probably just flipping on taking on Morphage, who's probably still there somewhere. Oh, it's because there's Plague Monks, thanks to Bearers. Speaking of which, where is Morphage? He's over there, is he? No, that's Ulsus. Ulsus is... Ulsus isn't a Plague Priest. Oh, there's also a Plague Priest. That's fine. You're both over there. No. Sorry, are you both called Ulsus? That's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. Could we not have had a different flipping Plague Priest? One who's not called the same thing as the leader? Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay. What else have we got here? Gutter Runner Slings. There's Morphage. Go hunt him down. Basically, just go and knacker him, if at all possible. At this point, we should have plenty of everything. Whatever's going on with all of this, you get over there. You get over to... You've already broke them. You get over to, yeah, the Sensor Bearers. That's a good call right there. You guys get over here, also hit those Sensor Bearers and want them out of the way because they are dangerous at this point. And someone's got to have some magic they can use momentarily. Not with only 4 they don't, but we can get a surrounding. Get the surrounding on them, that's fine. And then after that, oh, in comes more from my catapults. Right, you guys, basically just get on top of them. I don't care how tough you are, you're not going to be able to stand up to much here. And in comes, yeah, the Poisoned Wind and also the Death Globes, and they will collapse in seconds from that. They cannot stand up to that one little bit. Where's Ulsus? He is just right now trying to hunt down Morphage. Morphage is a bit on the screwed side. Now all of the flipping high-tech fire is just put over there. Those Plague Monks are absolutely flipping screwed. They'll be breaking momentarily. There is still technically something going on in the forest. I don't know how the bloody hell you managed to survive the last round of Plague Claws, but... Won't be lasting too much longer here. You're almost out of ammo. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Right, we'll just take care of that over here. You guys, just stop these bastards, please. I don't want them firing anymore. What's going on over here? They've sort of regrouped a little bit, but mainly it's just Night Runner slings. To be honest, we've taken way more damage than we should have done from all of this. To be honest, we've taken a ridiculous amount of damage. Right, you guys, get over there. And just basically get over there and get over there. Why are our units breaking? What the bloody hell is going on here? Okay, well, we've still got some stuff over here. So, just toss in some more plague over there. I don't believe you realistically can actually win this. Oh, was that just a miscast? Or were you just spooked off by something? Right, if you just want to be annoying over there, that's absolutely fine. I'm wanting to cast a plague over there just to further spook you out a little bit. So, at this point, just, yeah, toss in the plague, toss in all of that. How have we not won this already? Oh, it's flipping Morphage, who just keeps basically running in and causing flipping trouble. Just get on top of him. You, get on top of that guy. The priest is in trouble, because he's being flipping assassinated by Morphage. At this point, like, they can keep running forwards, but they can't beat us, because every time they get close enough to the bombardiers and whatever, they're screwed. And now just, I want him dead. No, unacceptable. I want him dead. Continue chasing him down. Oh, we might not be able to. Right, catapult, you've got new targets. All of you, I want this guy finished off, please. All of you, please. All of you, over here. Thank you. I want that guy dead. It's going to be the time we took down the traitor all over. I can't remember his name now. What was the bloody name? Pustin! That was him. He's already faded from the history of the Skaven. Right, here we go. Here we flipping go. Blimey, we've taken some knocks here. Okay, in comes the attacks. And, oh, not nailing him. Not nailing him. I think he's too far away, unfortunately. Tragically, we're not going to be able to finish him off. But the army's been pretty well screwed, so... Right, we'll just have to say that's all we got right now, because we can't really chase it down. We haven't got the ability to do so. Ouch! Yeah, I'm not denying that is a Pyrrhic victory. That was harder going than I was expecting. I think possibly it was pretty much just Morphage and the Doomwheel did way more damage than I expected. So they didn't really need much to be done by the clan rats. Pyrrhic victory indeed, but I don't think we actually lost anything. So we can eat for a little bit of health back, and we are in friendly territory. And we've got a bit of money at least. Oh, Ulsus. Dear oh dear, don't send level 6 up against level 20. It's dangerous. Right, eat the captives. Now, where are you going? Because we might be able to basically go and get our revenge against you momentarily. And the unknown Skaven clan. Ah, Lothern started its ritual. Fine. And a wound failure. And yeah, settlement raised. I know, it's very sad indeed. A brutal business. Weapon damage plus 20% for all armies of all factions. Right, well that's interesting. As instability grows across the world, so too does man's bloodlust and his desire for war and conjure on an ever grander scale. So basically melee stuff is now much better than it was. Alright, fine. Right, well if you're going to be attacking me, then I need to attack you straight back again. I've got a 44% chance. And sadly, that was... Oh no! Darn it. A critical failure. He managed to get himself wounded in return. So sadly, chance has just disappeared and we've lost our visibility of this area. Very, very sad indeed. No, oh, that would be nice. It would be nice just to get an army over there because that's got to be a new territory they've not had long. Because there's a bunch of stuff around here that keeps getting burnt and destroyed and whatever. So it just feels like, yeah, we can't do anything about Lothern, and we definitely can't do anything about Ingerial. But if we could just get the army, if it just happened to spawn over there, we might be okay. We might actually be okay, darn it. Also, Mazdamundi has indeed attacked Marathi right now. Like, this is the moment you decided that's what you wanted to do. Blimey. Okay, well, that's fine. That keeps him busy and out of the way for the time being. That really works for me. And we've also lost timber as a result. Yeah, like that. There's just a pile of flipping, you know, dead rats right there. And what's the actual kind of announcement? Oh, we've lost the timber. We've lost the flipping timber. How will we cope without the timber supplies? Now, who's technically assaulting us right now? It's you again, isn't it? It's you, you stupid idiots. Well, alright, fine. In which case, I think this force should be able to pretty much just push straight out and murder them. Yeah, I'm just going to basically... Yeah, we've managed to ambush them. They never saw it coming. Pretty sure we can just auto-resolve that one for basically no losses. And we can just eat to, oh, get loads of our strength back. And a tiny bit of food too. Right, eat them, recover. So, that force has been taken care of. And weirdly, the rats run away slightly, even though they had nothing to do with that battle. And you've gained, ooh, superior attacker. The best of the best for Arcling. So melee attack +4, leadership power +30%, leadership +7 when attacking. Very, very nice indeed. Okay. Now, Ulcers needs to heal up. Is there any chance he can... Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think it's time for some flipping revenge, you stupid bastard. Because this time, you've actually lost all your artillery. Oh, I bet they had the flipping Warpfire thrower somewhere good as well, actually. That's probably what loads of damage was done by. Because that thing would tear apart Plague Monks, because they've got basically no armour on them. Right, round the side of here, and we might actually get reinforcements from the city as well if we're lucky. And do we? Yes! Oh, blimey. Okay, we've got a triple reinforcing army. You know what? I think we're safe to auto-resolve that one too, actually. As it's 3 armies versus 1. Yes. 3,500 men versus 500. We lost 24. And continue eating them to get yourself up to strength as soon as possible. Unknown Skaven clan taken care of. Armour of Destiny. Ooh, very nice. Right, so, whole bunch of stuff just leveled up there. So let's just see what we've got to do there. We can have ourselves... Pestilent Birth. I like Pestilent Birth. That's a good ability. And also gets me towards Arcane Conduit. Ulcis is up to level 7. Let's just get his, actually, engineering skill. Yeah, reload time down. That is always useful. It's never not good. And also, you've just leveled up as well. Flipping Alchemist Spark at level 17 is close to as good as he can be, to be honest. Oh, at this point, I should probably just give him more actual, you know, magic abilities and stuff, because he can actually learn all the best magic skills as well. Though Arms Dealer... Ammunition up. And income from trade up. That's just for him, not for his army. Augmented weapon, that's just for him again. So that's not for his army. So screw it. I'll give him... I need, what, 4 in this one? No, 3. 3 in that one. I like Death Frenzy. Death Frenzy's kind of fun, so I'll give him Death Frenzy. And you, by the way, can also have... What's the actual benefit of this, by the way? Cost of magic -3 for... Ah, down to 22. Yeah, Dreaded 13th is expensive, but you can totally have that regardless. Fine. Things around Itza looking under control to my mind. How's Itza's garrison doing? It's pretty much as good as full strength. These guys are raiding, and I think they're outside of each other's raiding territory. That's 18 out of 20. You're only 16, and weirdly, you've got 3 Hell Cannons and 3 Chaos Giants, which is a weird composition, actually, and not the composition I'm best set up to take out, because I've got no Poisoned Wind, who are excellent at taking those guys out. Meanwhile, over here, this force is just chilling out here, but it's badly damaged. We have indeed managed to do what we needed to do. Just run up over here. Even if they attack us, we can handle it. Just get over there, clear those guys out as quickly as you flipping can. We just need to clear those guys out. Fine. So, Sheaf's army is ready to go and take care of that. Arkling could go forward right now. I mean, we've got the artillery. We've got the Warpfire thrower. We've got our Chemist Spark. We've got Slingers are not great. Yeah, Chaos Giants, they've got only 30 armor. So actually, and that thing, the Chaos Spawn's only got 10. These guys are... Well, there's not many of them. Interesting. Maybe I probably should be able to do that. Actually, no. Ulcers can get in there as reinforcements. Okay, that would probably do the job. The problem is Ulcers can do the attack if he's the one actually leading it. But that works for me, because Arkling can get in there anyway. Let's get Arkling around. He can't... Hang on. How does the reinforcing work in this game? I tell you what, Arkling's probably better as the reinforcing force anyway. Ulcers' army is probably the better for this sort of thing. Yeah, there we go. Because if I now basically get you over to here, it shows me that he would also get involved. He's raiding, which I don't think... Does that mean he has to give battle? I don't know, but screw it, we're about to find out. Okay, he doesn't have to, but we've actually got... it's 3. It's the garrison too. Fine, so in that case, we can auto-wipe you out. That's absolutely fine. We lost 200 men that way. We gained a bunch of food. Eat the captives to get some strength back. Okay, Wailing Banner for Terror. Oh, that's kind of cool. Helper Attendant 14. Lovely. Okay, so... That now gets us down to only 2 armies. We've been actually cutting through these guys pretty bloody quickly. Which one are you? You're 18 out of 20. And no giants. And 2 hell cannons. you could just go and do that right now. I mean, I feel like you could do with just falling back and healing up for a bit. I feel like you could. But actually, if you're raiding, if I move you up here, or actually if I march stance you, I could get them involved. I could wipe out all the armies in this area right now. What are we up to right now in terms of food? We're at 100%. Nice. Let's see if I can make this work. If I move you just a little bit further forward, not much, but a little bit further forward, and then I move you over to here, I think he's too far away. Okay, but if I just move you into march stance, and then, but then I can't move you any further forward, because I can't interrupt. I think he might be in range anyway, because that's as close as he can flipping get. So you get over here. Yeah, you are in range, so sometimes it's a bit unclear. And that's another ambush. That's another easy auto-resolve. Fine. Good, 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 good. So once again, we may as well just eat up, because we're already fine. So Helper Attendant, taken care of. Talisman of Preservation, Ward, save 20%. Another one of them is dead. And now there's only you over here left. This has actually been more under control than I was expecting. Ulsus does need to go back over here to recover a bit. Arkling also needs to recover slightly, and everyone's just getting better and better and better up to level 18. Death Frenzy 2, I like Death Frenzy, nice. And Arkling 2 up to level 27, but I think Lord Skrolk is fine for the time being. You can just, yeah, get Blastmaster. Blastmaster's always going to be useful. Get that underway. Okay, so the main forces of Chaos have been taken out. There's one army left on the field, and we've still got 7 turns. So you can probably turn our attention now up to Skrolky Skrolk. Are you still tired, by the way? Darn it. He's exhausted for one more turn. Okay. What are your chances over here? Success chance 2. You can't do something if the success chance is too low. Assault the garrison, 21%. So that's only a 50% reduction. That suggests it would actually be, because there's an agent nearby, probably doing some form of counter-agenting. Yeah, it would only be 40% normally. So, what do we actually have here? We've got halberds, we've got swordsmen, we've got handgunners, a couple of outriders. Decent-sized army as well. Okay. Skrolk's army is not the best thing in the world, to be perfectly honest. We're probably best off. I'm going to wait one turn. I'm going to wait one turn to see what Skrik can do. And I'm going to see if I can actually lure them out. I'm just going to move over here. I'm going to put myself into raiding stance. And I'm going to see if I can pull them out slightly. Just over here, just start raiding the territory. If I can pull them out, that'll be good. Then I can manage them one at a time. Is that too close for the... Sometimes it's very hard to tell, but apparently I'm pretty much out of movement points anyway. So screw it. Skrolk, you just do that. That'll be fine. Pahaux should actually be okay for the time being, because that's just still growing for the time being. And these places are all okay as well. High Sentinel. What did I want to build at the High Sentinel? High Sentinel. Is that even remotely vulnerable? It doesn't look like it to me. Also, doesn't seem to be like a floating pyramid. Like at the like, where's the floating pyramid? Is that the floating pyramid? Because it doesn't look like it's. Is it floating? If it is, it kind of feels like it should be like, you know, bobbing up and down and whatever. But it doesn't look like it to me. Hang on. Spin the camera around here. Is it floating? Okay, it might be floating, but if it is, it's not a pyramid. Like, I feel like this thing has been missold in multiple ways. The question now is this guy going to be stupid enough to try and force his way up against these guys? Because if he does, that'll be revenge for us. Other question is, do we bother retaking any of this? Because Axotl is not really worth anything to us anyway. Quetza is, again, not exactly creating a full area, because Quetza is just part of an area that also belongs to Queetac, so there's not much we can do over there. Screw it. Arkling's army we know is not the best one. We may as well send Arkling over to Quetza just to refound it, because this is not the best army we've got. The Warp Fire Thrower is nice. That is very, very welcome indeed, as is some of this stuff. But other than that, yeah, this army is far from the best one we've got on the field. It's nice that there's Alchemist Spark, and these guys are nice, but other than that, we've got better stuff floating around. Also, I like the fact right now that the Monument of Izatal, the only real southern territory left in Mazdamundi's possession, is currently under siege from its own rebels, which are actually Scaveny rebels. So I'm really hoping they'll be moving in soon. Though, admittedly, the auto-resolve means they will lose, because flipping Skaven always lose auto-resolve. It's very unfair. That does need to be changed at some point. It just doesn't feel quite fair. Right, okay. So leave that be. Skrick, just leave him exactly where he is for the time being. And anything else I need to build. Screw it, we'll upgrade the floating pyramid. Why not? Though actually... No, leave it, because I want to get this place up to level 3 as quickly as possible. So save up all of that business. I will, however, build walls at Monument of the Moon, just because that could theoretically be attacked by sea. Just actually double check whether any of these places need more reinvestment. Temple of Kara. Anything you guys actually need? You seem to be under control for the time being. If you don't need anything, I'll give you Rattling Warrens, because then at the bare flipping minimum you get an extra 80. Though actually that's 2 Rattling Warrens. That's quite a lot. We're swimming in money right now, so if anyone wants anything, you're welcome to have it. Ah, there's something good. Warp lightning capacitors over at Itza. Just get that place flipping upgraded quick as you like. And quite frankly, literally anywhere that's remotely close by to anything that's a big city, just throw up defences in, like, all of it. Because sooner or later, like, in the 5th ritual, it might become important for something. So just put up walls, like, everywhere. Everywhere gets walls, screw it, why not? And pretty much we are following that principle right now. Everything's just getting walls. There you go. You can have some more walls too and some extra defences, and the mortuary can have more stuff too. Yep, there we go. Walls for everybody. And Ulcers can have yet more engineering skill. Engineering skill is great. I think that's pretty much all we can do, because yeah, sadly poor old Chant is dead for the time being. So all the armies have barreled north. No one seems to be bothering taking care of anything right now, but we're back up to economy strong. Oh, I probably should have not done that. Because actually what I could have done is I could have thrown up some really nice stuff. I'm actually going to... What did I just move up towards level 4 that blatantly didn't need to be? Or 5, actually. I think it was Ultra the Horned Rat. I think Ultra the Horned Rat can do with being level 4. Because then next turn, I can actually send a great big army. In fact, actually, let's find some completely necessary stuff. Screw it, I like sending intervention armies. It's funny. There we go. Found some stuff we totally didn't need. Screw it. I'm going to send the best intervention force we can afford against Lothern. And I'm going to really flipping hope that it's... Why is that desperate? Intervention determined desperate intervention. Like... I feel like that's not desperate, that's just well planned. Please go for the top right. Please go for the top right. Please go for the top right. Please go for the... You went for flipping a Gerial, didn't you? Yeah, well flipping done. And even though you should be able to walk into a Gerial, you're not going to. Because of course you're flipping not. I mean, I'd like to just give them a war coordination target of like over here, but I literally haven't seen it, so I can't. So screw it. I'll just tell them to go for a Gerial and we'll see if you guys get lucky. But you're not. You are going to lose. It doesn't matter. Just rats auto lose everything. Now speaking of which, I'm assuming that force of Ingmir that's just shown up is about to go and immediately destroy my rats. Because of course it flipping is. Or possibly just going to go and hang out close by to Angariel. Yep, looks like it. And that force is coming in. Yeah, I'm going to immediately lose. Yeah, so that force just basically got its arse handed to it immediately because rats are just cheated in this game. And, well, that was 10,000 well spent. Oh well, never mind. It's only money. You can't take it with you. Those guys especially can't because they're dead. Now, presumably, everything going on right now is going to be, for Mazdamundi at least, he's going to be barreling north because he's just started a stupid war with Marathi. So, oh... That looked like a big force that's right on the edge of the sea. Oh, hello, Marathi. I think we're friendly with each other, right? Trade agreement? Yeah, 100 flipping %. Sure, I'm willing to trade with Marathi, and she is 11th in the world. Also, she's got a pretty healthy amount of territory, actually. That looks like a healthy little empire. And there is, yeah. Okay, they've... Ooh. Did you always... Oh, no, that was further north than I thought you were. That's fine. That's fine. You probably already just owned that. I wouldn't mind an alliance with her if I could. That'd be fun. Toralasaur continued their war against Queek Headtaker and the winning of said war. They're just absolutely doing amazingly. Actually, it looks like they were able to hold off there. They've managed to beat those guys back. So Queek Headtaker has at least managed to hold off for the moment. As for Clan Skyre's terrible, terrible army, break an assassin out of that, obviously, and trying to use the underway. No. Nothing much for those guys. They've just kind of naffed off somewhere underground. And there's the French agent. Still just causing trouble over and over and over again. And the flipping... Oh, no, he's finally naffing off. Oh, thank goodness he's just naffing off. And as for Chaos, they have indeed decided to confront us. Fine. So over in Axotl, in the swampy terrain, these guys have decided to come at us. But I'd say the sacrifice made by the garrison at Axotl will actually lead to some good stuff here. This army, though it's going to be tired, will at least be able to do a good job. These are good troops. We have got ourselves an actual wizard who's going to actually plague. We've got death runners. We've got plenty of artillery together with monsters and doom wheels. And these guys, yeah, you've actually got a badly damaged Chaos Giant. You've lost your actual artillery, which is marvellous. So well done, garrison. Your sacrifice was not in vain. Let's do this. Oh, and even flipping better, we've actually got a little chokehold map here. Oh, marvellous. I don't think they've really got... What have they got in terms of range? They've got, like... I think those guys are short range. Those are the axe-throwing horses, aren't they? Other than that... Oh, dear. Oh, my. I think a great big plague spell is going to be just the flipping thing here. Oh, this is marvellous. This is just absolutely marvellous. What does it even look like? Is that like a narrow valley between two raised areas? I'm not sure. Ah, I've seen this before. Yeah, right. Swampy territory. With the narrow area between the swamps. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's that down that, by the way? Hello? What are you? Oh, that's just random bubbles going pop. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. This is like a flipping bridge battle. I'm happy with 20. 20's okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I'm pretty happy with life right now. I'm pretty flipping happy with life. Okay, so... we can have all of our storm vermin just drawn up right here, together with halberds at the side, ready to just kind of get involved. So that's going to take a hell of a lot of breaking through. And we've also got a little ascended, well, not much. It's pretty flat, to be honest. We could have, over here, aha. This looks like a nice raised area upon which to put all of my stuff, because you guys don't actually have any flipping, you guys just do not have anything in the way of artillery or flying units or anything. So probably we want probably a little bit more in this direction because we do want it to be able to hit the... Come on, let's just get that right here. That's about right. That's spot on. Then we can hit them as they're coming. We can keep hitting them afterwards as well. Lovely. So that's just 1, 2, and 3. And that should be fine, I think. So those guys can basically just stand there and fire at will all flipping day. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, Death Runners are our backups. We commit them whenever something really tanky shows up that needs to be taken care of. We do not, however, have much in the way, and when I say much, I mean literally anything in the way of... That wasn't the mutant I was meant to put over there. We have nothing in the way of, like, bombardiers, which is a shame, because bombardiers would be amazing right here. But we do have a giant monster to throw in, and a doom wheel. So this should be everything except for, yeah, the actual leaders. So you can just be on this side and ready to just basically toss down a massive overcharged plague. You can be over here ready to just charge whatever. It's actually you should be in the middle. Because then you can just about cover everyone in there. Not quite, but just about. Just a little bit further forward. Good enough. So that'll be okay there. We've got the Helpet Abomination to throw in if we need. He's beautiful and sexy and lovely. Yeah. You know what, guys? Give it a flipping go. I flipping dare ya. Let's just see if you can make this work. Where's this, by the way? Ah, that thing's still over there, however. I kind of want that on the... Can I get that up on the high ground too? Is that... Oh, I need to squeeze it on the front. Can I squeeze it on the front? I kind of don't want it to be too close together to anything else because they might start shooting each other. I might just put that over here. Yeah, that's fine. It's still raised. It'll still be okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be absolutely fine. So all of you, all together, you're all firing at will, right? Yeah, I think you're all firing at will. Oh, this is going to be so good. This is going to be amazing. Right, okay. And these guys are... Oh, look how much damage the garrison did. That is good. And that Chaos Giant, especially. I can't believe, like, that was basically Skaven Slave Slingers and one unit of flipping Night Runners that did that. Excellent. Flipping excellent. Ooh, I like him. He's really gross. I like him being all covered in stuff. And, like, one horn seems to be growing out of his eye. Yeah, he is super gross. I like him. So he's going up front. Then we've got the Chosen Lads behind him. And for the most part, the cavalry and whatever are staying at the back. The Warp Lightning is already coming in, which is fine. So the Warp Lightning should probably be focusing on this laddie right here. See if we can just take him out. And then momentarily, yeah, these guys should all start firing. Oof! Blimey! I think, like, some of that missed the giant, but screw it. It'll do the flipping job, won't it? Yeah. Yeah, flipping well. So, in comes more over there. Now, all these guys have started firing, so what we probably need to do is, yeah, focus there to you. You two, we'll just let you actually continue firing for the time being. I'll also just focus you over there as well. I kind of just want to focus on the guys who are, like, in the middle of other stuff. So, we don't want to be focusing over there, for example. That's pointless. But these guys, this will do some good work. That's doing some nice stuff over there. Now they're just waiting for everyone to catch up as well. Ooh, that giant just keeps being tagged, and these guys are trying to avoid it. You see, when I first actually saw they now try and avoid artillery, I really hated it, because it bugged me, because it didn't make sense, because, hey, you know, how would you see something was coming for you? Ooh, nice hit there. Nice flipping hit. But actually, I've grown to really like it, because now, basically, it encourages you to use, like, weak throwaway units to hold units in place while you start pelting them. Well, sorry, you started this fight. You have to be the one who actually comes forward sooner or later. That giant's already screwed. In comes all of the artillery. Because if I just basically use a unit of clan rats to hold these guys still, then that will just hold them still so I can actually get the catapults on them more effectively, which is beautiful. All of that's now coming in. These guys now just coming in. Any chance, like, what's the range on Plague? It's pretty close. But when they actually start crossing this area, that'll be fine. These guys will break almost immediately. That's absolutely fine. You guys should absolutely be on guard mode. In fact, everyone should basically be on guard mode who's part of this initial force right here. All of you onto guard mode, please. So you guys just hold your position. These guys will fall apart in seconds. Something's starting to come. Oh, ouch. Tagged you. Right, so that Chaos Giant's pretty bloody screwed at this point. In comes more catapult stuff. So, at this point, probably, what I want to do is they're trying to get out of the way, but there's too much artillery fire. They just can't. Oh, it's lovely. It's all sexy. Stuff's already starting to fall apart. The Chaos Giant doesn't want to be here anymore. Time for me to just slow this army down a bit by just throwing forward some stuff. And as we're throwing forward some stuff, I'm basically just going to say, you go over to there, and you can keep focusing on these guys, keep them back, but mostly, I want the focus on here for the time being, because these guys are going to hold all of this still. So now, basically, that's just going to hold these lads still for the time being, and in it comes, oh, all of the artillery. Oh, yes. Yes. These guys are screwed. In come the chariots. That's absolutely fine. The chariots, we've got the halberds going on over there. In comes more support there. Oh, the flipping artillery on the high ground. The flipping artillery. Let's just get down on the ground for this one. In comes that. I think the giant's dead at this point, so now the warp lightning cannon is going for all of this. Ouch, 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 and ouch. That's all kind of overshot a little bit there. That one didn't. That did good work. Right, so in come those guys. They don't really want to kind of get involved by themselves, and I can't really say I blame them, to be perfectly honest. Right. Time for the big bit. Because a big plague we can now throw in any time we want. But before we throw in the big plague, this. Right. Hold it all back. Hold it all back. Hold it all back. Now, that's going to pin all these guys in place. Right, that's going to hold it all still. All of that's going to be held still for the time being. Right, now, double charged plague. Right here. Right, flip in here. This is the spot, right? Yeah, this is the spot. Right here. Go. Do it. Come on. And, oh, in comes the plague. The double charge plague. Everyone is starting to back off. They don't like this one little bit. In comes more stuff over there. Stuff's already starting to flee. They don't like it. They don't like it one bit. And now just keep tossing it in there. Where are you right now? You're going to come in that direction. That'll do for that. Right, and then one more in a second. Yeah, fine. The plague's still in play. Now, big wither. Big wither right over here. That's the wither right there. That's the wither, and boom! All of you have just lost a big chunk of your armor. Could have overcharged that. Decided against it. Time to send in the monster. Just send in the monster to basically take care of all of that. And now pretty much save ourselves the trouble. Let's just get right down there over there. These guys are going to start losing pretty quickly at this point. Death runners can just basically run forward. You guys, what's that? Oh, that's the actual Lord over there. Right. You guys, get on the actual Lord. He'll go down pretty quickly. And it's already starting to fall apart. Watch this over here. Those are, I think that's where the Chaos Trolls are. Just basically get over there and get on them. Actually, you know what? They're large and they've run straight into halberds. So that's the last place they wanted to be. That's lovely. The monster's basically heading forward. These guys are collapsing. No problem at all. These Chaos Chariots are still there for the time being, but they're going up against Storm Vermin. They do not want to be here any longer. Can't blame them, really. At this point, we can just basically shoot them as they go. Oh. Gotta love a bridge battle. Gotta love a flipping bridge battle. Right. Everyone, after these guys. I don't want to see them again. Or if we have to see them again, I'd rather, like, you know, they were really badly injured by it. Okay, good. Now, artillery, fire at flipping will. And everyone else, just after whatever you've got here. Nice. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. That is beautifully done there. Oh! Love it. Right, why are you guys going over here? I want you guys to be... Ah, is it because you're trying to take out this guy? Right, yeah. Don't let their lord get away, please. I'd like him dead. Why are you... Okay, I'm not sure what you're trying to do right now. Whatever you're trying to do, don't. Just do a different thing. Get over there. Get over there. You guys are over here. Chase down... Ah, you won't be able to chase that down. You can chase down the halberds, though. And Death Runners can absolutely get on top of these here Chosen. That's nice. Oh, just running them over. Absolutely lovely. And the last unit with much strength on the field. There's 22 Chosen right here. Sorry, did I say 22? I meant 19. Sorry, I must have misread that. It appears to be 16 right now. Oh, flipping dear. Little rats in cloaks with their little swords just slicing through the Chosen. Oh, gotta love that. And I think that's probably me just kind of nuking my own lads there. Right, job done. That's hopefully enough to just finish this off. And because the taps we've taken are pretty light, we should hopefully, if we're lucky, be able to eat our way back up to... Oh, nice. We should, if we're lucky, be able to eat our way back up to full strength here. Decisive victory. Happy with that. Oh, yeah, there's nothing left. At that point, they'll just be taken apart by a small garrison of, like, clan rat spears. Nothing they could get through there. That's gorgeous. Okay, looks like he hasn't died immediately, but I can come close to eating my way back up to as good as full health. Pretty much everything will be in decent strength. New banner as well, Gleaming Pennant for Leadership +4 and Leadership +5. Don't think I assigned either of those, so we've got some extra stuff to be done there. Lovely. Job done. And of course, and we're technically still between turns right now. Speaking of the Followers of Chaos, sorry, we're skipping straight back to them. So they've been driven back. Are they coming again? No, but they are on the march, which is of interest. So, Skaven intervention has been obliterated. Good use of money there. Right, he's dead. What's left over here? Because this should be, if I'm seeing this correctly, hang on, back to normal. This should be all that's actually left at this point. This should be you and someone who's been promoted, Talsin Doomheimer. Well, good luck with all that doom you're planning to heim, because I'm sure the doom heiming will be, oh dear, you didn't heim that much doom, did you? No, in fact, I'm just going to eat you, because that's actually done me a flipping favour. Nice. So, that's that faction taken care of. Talsin Doomheimer died. Mechanic 15, that's the 15th. World's Edge Armour. Ooh, armour +4, plus 60 armour as an augment for 67 seconds. That's kind of badass, I can't deny. So you've got yourself up to level something pretty nice and high, which is always welcome. So, one skill point, respect and fear to abso-flipping-lutely, together with your Plague Priest, who's level 40. So, go on then, I'll take Plague Rash, because that can be quite useful. Now, we've technically managed to do everything we need to do here. So, screw it, as we are currently at 100% food, a shame we couldn't have done this earlier. Let's get in and do this. Though actually, screw it. Let's go treasure hunting and find some cool stuff. No rush after all. We've got 6 more turns for this to be over. So, what have we got going on here? An orc shaman prancing around a campfire nearby. Ah, I swear I've seen that one before. Because if you help him, he gives you a giant pile of warpstone, which strikes me as a very good thing. Yes, indeed, he chants something strange, suddenly your hands are overflowing with gold! And then, plus 50 warpstone, and we killed him anyway. Nice, well that's a nice simple one. And I think we're not allowed to... Can we settle this place anyway? Oh, we can settle this place anyway. I can settle it at level 2 for 20 food. I am swimming in food right now. And, oh no, sorry, I can't do it same turn as the treasure hunt, fine. So, leave that be for the time being. Fine, over to the next. So over at Axotl, cautiously you head into the ruins knowing that many of the city's former inhabitants were lost in thrall to the Chaos Gods, and in such places their ruinous influence can oft still be felt. As if by dark magic, hidden within the basement of one of the buildings, you find a shrine to Shlanesh, the Dark Prince himself. Okay, kill it with fire, leave it, investigate it, purify it. I'm going to go for purify. You employ a supposed expert to cleanse the shrine. However, the charlatan does little more than set it on fire and demand an extortionate fee. Oh well, never mind. That's still public order +3 across the entire empire, which is pretty good, and it's only 500. So I'd say that's probably actually a pretty fair deal, all things considered. And next turn, we can actually get both of those places resettled. You, meanwhile, are pretty much back up to strength, which is good. So, yeah, actually, the fourth ritual should pretty much be secured at this point. So move up here instead, where you should no longer be. You are no longer tired. Now, what can we do here? I can assault units or assassinate a hero, which is, that's 84% chance. Or, what about the garrison? 71% chance of attacking the garrison. Yeah, that I'll take. That seems more likely. Sadly, a failure there as well. Unfortunate. You know what? Screw it. I'll give it a go. I'll just move in. I'll let them move out to me. I'll put them under siege. They'll almost certainly decide to come out at me. But I've got catapults. They've got mortars too. They've got mortars as well. I'll leave them be for the time being. I'll see if they decide to come out to me. And in the meantime, I'll just build some siege towers. But if they come out to me, I think we should be able to beat them in the open field, to be honest. How's your army, by the way? 19 out of 20. In which case, can you move? No, you've burnt your movement points, haven't you? Yeah, so sadly I can't get the assassin back in the army. No matter. No flipping matter. Speaking of which, over here, yeah, everything's fine over there. We're almost building that place up to the next level. So everything's fine down here as well. In fact, actually, everything's sufficiently fine down here. I'm going to move this place over to exploitative planning for the sake of actually getting a bit of extra food in. Though having lost a couple of settlements, food's looking much, much better, all things considered. But we are about to go and refound those. Screw it, I will actually have them back. Ah, and Kotek's ready to grow. That's definitely worth doing. Absolutely want extra spacers for that. Because, yeah, let's just keep it safe. It's a flipping pasture. It's important. In which case, actually, Scalpite, you can just head straight back down south again. Get yourself close by to Oixel just on the off chance that, yeah, those bastards decide they're actually going to swing back over. When I say those bastards, I mean Malekith. He theoretically could still send an intervention force. Let's just get you close by just in case. It's unlikely to cause problems, but just in case, let's be ready. Now that should mean this is a fairly quiet turn, with one exception, of course, which is these bastards are coming. These bastards are totally going to attack me. Also, there's just a mysterious island here. Mysterious island with a really cool little obelisk on it. So we'll go and investigate that in a second. But first, Scrolky Scrolk, you actually need to win here, and that might be a little bit tricky, depending on how much firepower they're bringing to bear. And Vomi the Contagious keeps heading south, because, yeah, I was originally thinking I was going to really need his help to weaken off the Chaos Forces. But as it turns out, everything seems to be broadly okay. Those guys who were... Ah, wait, hang on. You were in a plague city. Uh-oh, wait, hang on. What's going on here? Mazdamundi? Can't help but notice you're shipping over what looks like a full-stack army very much in the direction of my territory. Now, we're at peace. Peace you paid 6,000 gold for. So, if you want to restart this business, you go right ahead. I'm not convinced it's a good idea. Especially as the Cult of Pleasure does seem to be rather on the move with their rather excellent quality agents. And almost certainly... Oh no, that looks like that was heading north, actually. Okay. Tell you what, you'd be doing me a favour right now, Morathi, if you were to invade Mazdamundi. I just saw for a second there is a High Elf intervention force somewhere in the world. I'm guessing it's in Nagaron. In fact, that's pretty much the only place it can be, so it must be round there. These guys are willing to pay 200 for a non-aggression pact? Sure, don't know who you are, but whatever. Now, this is interesting. It would rather appear that those guys have not decided to attack me. Now, if you guys decide you don't want to attack, then also sacrifice to Mathlan. Oh, a Black Ark has been summoned somewhere, and Cult of Pleasure is just confederated. And what else have we got here? Return of Sotek. Carry out successful assassination, wounding or killing gets one character belonging to the following race. Lizardmen. Okay, that's totally fine. And for 40, that should actually be pretty bloody easy, really. Just need to find someone to murder. Speaking of which, how long until you guys start suffering attrition? Because I might be willing to just wait you out, to be perfectly honest. Only 3 turns until attrition. Screw it. I'm waiting. I'm totally willing to just wait you bastards out in that case. If you don't want to attack me, that's 100% fine. But, I think that's going to cause you trouble in the long run. Especially as... Oh, yeah. Okay. Monument of the Moon is potentially going to be in trouble soon. Monument of the Moon has... I kind of need to... The problem is, I kind of need to get in there. What I should probably do is, yeah, I should send Shriek round here. If they're going to Monument of the Moon, then I need to be ready to start weakening them. And the High Sentinel might be vulnerable as well. High Sentinel, give them walls. Or at least a better garrison. Monument of the Moon, how's your garrison? It's probably not great, is it? Even with that, it's... Yeah. It's a whole bunch of clan rats and night runners. You have got some poison winged globadiers, but against this force, against flipping... Oh, it's Mazdamundi himself. That's going to cause trouble. And we got this force up here as well. Right. Things might be a little bit less settled than I was hoping for. In fact, Arkling, you might be better off actually just heading north ASAP. Because Skrulk might be busy for the time being. This is not our best army by a long way. You just get on your way over onto a road, start barreling north. Because if he starts heading over here towards our pastures, I need someone to defend that. Plus, you could do with actually, you know, healing up a little bit anyway. This, however, let's get Axotl resettled down here. Food is under control for the time being, so let's get it straight up to level 2. Colonize that. That'll weaken these guys, but they'll actually heal up pretty quickly. So this place is straight up to level 2, which is marvellous, and in a position to be raised to level 3, because we're just sitting on 4 population surplus, so that's good. So Axotl's looking in great shape. Level 3 momentarily. Don't think this place actually makes much in the way of money. Screw it. Build a rubbish pit because that's useful. Build the special resources because that's good. And when it hits level 3, we'll build some walls here so this does not happen again. And as for you, it's going to take you only 3 turns to your back up to strength. That's fine. And Ulcess right here can just chill out right here. And you, Scalpite, move over towards Oixel. That should do the job there, just to basically keep Oixel safe on the off chance there might still be some form of... Can you pull out of this, by the way? You can! Very, very nice indeed. You may as well be out of march stance as well. There's no reason to be in march stance, since you absolutely have to be. This force is, once again... Yeah, obviously, as I was predicting, the flipping rat army lost against the garrison force here, because of course they did, because rats never win anything according to auto-resolve. Okay. I could just try moving in. I could just move in. But in just 2 turns or 3 turns or something, we'll actually get ourselves... Ooh. Also, apparently you leveled up, which is nice. So we should probably give you some, like, there we are. Survivalist. Make you a little bit better at doing, like, stuff. Or, you've already got Assassin's Trophy. Charge bonus. Yeah, charge bonus is not bad. Opportunist. Give you some charge bonus. That's pretty decent. Yeah. I'm concerned about the safety of these territories. Luckily, I have previously built, you know, heavy walls around here. He cannot walk in anywhere, with the exception of Monument of the Moon, where we don't have a choice. It's got a garrison, but it's not a great garrison. This force around here is just going to have to keep these things safe. Right, who else has got unassigned skill points, by the way? Sheaf does, apparently. Well, just keep going up with respected and feared and all that business. In fact, actually, Vomik, you might as well just head over here and keep an eye on these guys. You just join up with them next turn. That'll be good. Arkling can gain an assassin as well as that. Then he'll have 2 good agents with him just in case. So, between turns... Ah, here we go. Straight over to Mazdamundi. Mazdamundi, what are you planning? Because we very much... Okay, he's naffing off. Alright. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Arkling can keep heading north. If need be, he can actually provide reinforcements. There's a small force heading north there as well, so I'm going to just hope there's... Oh, hang on, I saw smoke there. Something interesting's going on in that part of the world. Possibly a bit of a fight between Morathi and Mazdamundi. Speaking of Morathi, can we actually see what's going on there? There's a small force being shipped down, possibly planning a modest invasion. Yeah, Mazdamundi's naffed off, hopefully in response to invasion over here. This force has just been... Ouch, something's just done some bad work over there. Under siege. Kotek's Causeway. Presumably by Morathi. That'll be why they backed off there. Okay. In which case, we can probably actually start using my assassin as a bit more of a spy. Let's get him moving around here. I want to see what's bloody going on. Speaking of which, you're up to level 2, but that's not enough for any of that. But we can still give you some additional herb gathering facilities. Because why the bloody hell not, eh? In just one turn, we can get this place up to level 3. Then we can actually give it some reinforced garrisons, walls, etc. That will make this thing much more secure, just in case you're thinking of doing anything stupid, which I'm pretty sure he is by the looks of things. The floating pyramid's gotta be safe, though. Actually, it could be invaded by sea. Screw it. Get that thing. Oh, no. Hold off. Don't burn the population points. But I tell you what, Arkling's not got the best army in the world regardless. It's probably worth him just shipping it north. But then it's got some good stuff. He's got some good stuff going on here. Maybe what yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep him going north anyway. I'm going to keep Arkling going north regardless. This will be fine. He's got plenty of time to head north. But we don't need to bother joining up with Vomik anymore. We should be fine. Vomik can just keep on heading south. I wouldn't mind having an assassin down south just in case, just for safety. Right, another turn ends quietly, so I just want to get to, Mazdamundi's totally barreling north to deal with the problems with Morathi, which is good news. It keeps him out of the way, it keeps him from dealing with me. This is all good stuff. Right, new turn, nothing major happening between turns. Keep my assassin out of the way if at all possible. Instead, just head over here and see what's going on. And the answer is, this place is no longer under siege. Instead, Morathi has absolutely been beaten back a bit. But Morathi is on the front line, taking care of us. Ooh, Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. That ain't fun. That is never flipping fun. Speaking of which, you guys are still one turn away from leveling up again. That's absolutely flipping fine. And I believe you are just one turn away from, turns remaining until you run out of strength and the garrison starts being easy pickings. Leave it be. Patience, damn it. Patience. Just keep Arkling barreling north. Arkling, with this force, can totally 100% be the Guardian of the North. He used to be the Guardian of the South when he started off. Now he's the Guardian of the North. Everything's under control here. It's fine. And Axotl's already ready for some upgrades. Beautiful. We're finally getting Axotl back to where it needs to be. This force, in just one turn, I can basically send it over here. We'll get Quetzal back up and running too. And you have apparently also, don't know how you leveled up, but you've leveled up. So that's fine. Let's get your engineering skill max, because that's never not useful. And Wellspring of Eternity ready to go up to level 3. Important, because that opens up, of course, level 3 on the Blackcorn Swamp. That one actually flipping matters. Let's just quickly check on Mazdamundi. Absolutely heading north to Grey Point Rock. Then immediately changes his mind and naffs off straight back south again. And then the camera goes to the very bottom corner of the map for no well-explained reason, because, I don't know, Krokgar was interested in that or something. And Morathi wants to talk, and if she wants an alliance, I'm up for it. Seriously. Non-aggression pact. Yep. I'm up for that. Absolutely. Better to accept than feed the cauldrons of blood. You make a compelling case. Yes, thank you. And Nagaron is also eating more people right now. The Deadwood Sentinels. Half intervention's been destroyed up north and ready for duty. Chance back. Where is he? Oh, he's in the Blood Swamps, understandably. He's just chilling out there now. Good, lovely film. Oh, enormous caches. Ammunition up and upkeep down for some of my favourite units in the game now. The Globadiers, the Warpfire Throwers, the Death Globes, everything. Okay, technology. This is getting exciting and sexy right now. Reject poor recruits. Unit experience +2 for Warpfire Throwers. Ooh, recruits. But then, how much am I recruiting at this point versus how much am I just going to be merging good quality armies together? Possibly, we might be better off going for how much of this is... I mean, Death Runners is quite useful. And Storm Vermin, that's quite important. You know what? That's worth doing. Let's just reject the poor recruits just on grounds that, we might still be recruiting the odd new one over there. Now, is it this turn or next turn you're actually... Oh, dear. Suffering attrition, are we? Are we actually ready to go here? Or is it... I think it's next turn. I think it's next turn it kicks in. Yeah, I think it's flipping next turn that kicks in. So at this point... you guys are going to start taking some damage pretty bloody quickly. Oh, yeah. Liking it. Liking it. You just head north. Keep a closer eye on what's going on around here. Ah! Right. There's also just some Chaos Rebel uprising going on over here. Possibly they were the ones who had this place under siege? I'm not sure, because they actually seem to be at full strength. This place is... gaining plus 20 a turn due to Malcontent's even rebellion. Fine, this place rebelled. This place did rebel and was possibly under siege from its own people. But then, you've been attacked by... I don't know what happened here, but it's kind of weird. And this place is looking not so hot either. Dear oh flipping dear. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think that's enough for now. Next time, and indeed next turn, well, in 2 turns, we'll actually have the ritual done. And we're very, very close by to the final ritual already. We're like halfway there. We're at 2,400 gaining plus 65. So, actually, it's a matter of like, yeah, 10 turns off. And 10 turns passes very, very quickly indeed. Because we need to get Lord Skrulk back south, relieved by Arkling, and put together one hell of a mega army. And the job of the mega army will pretty much be to prepare for the final battle. So, we will start with those preparations next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. This has been Total War, Warhammer 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. You know, I really hope we've agreed open borders with Japan, by the way. Otherwise, they have basically just invaded. I may have picked the wrong fight over... Yep. And my cities, of course, have got even more flipping high-tech, though mysteriously still completely dependent on, you know, an aqueduct. Now, I'm not saying your entire army is mostly already dead, but it kind of actually is.